Hello, hello, hello. Mega love shout out to all the subscribers and followers of this channel, especially to all my students and their parents. And if you are new to my channel, please one, subscribe, two, like, share. Don't forget to ring the bell buttons for the next notification. Three, like, share, subscribe. Four, subscribe. Alright. Our lesson for today is how to collect data. This is explained in Filipino and English for grade 7 mathematics for the part. Now, what is our key question? So our key question is, why is data collected? Data are collected from different sectors such as business, education, medicine, and etc. Now let us try the next activity. How honest can you be? Alright, so be honest. You found someone's wallet in the cafeteria. What would you do? So may nakita ka daw na wallet. Anong gagawin mo? A. Return the wallet to the owner. B. Return the wallet but keep the money. C. Keep the wallet and the money. Siyempre, kung mabait ka, babalik mo yung wallet sa may-ari kasama ang pera, no? Okay, next. How honest can you be? Number 2, you are mistakenly given 50 pesos extra change when you bought a notebook from the school's bookstore. What would you do? So, may extrang 50 pesos. So, anong gagawin mo? Return the 50 pesos extra change to the cashier? Keep the money? So, anong sagot doon? Bahala ka na. Next. An extra 10 points mistakenly added to your score in the examination made you pass. So, would you report it to your teacher? So, kung nadagdagan ka ng 10 points dahil pumasa ka, A, yes, o B, no. Pag sinabi mo sa akin yan, lamang dadagdagan pa kita. Next. You know that your teacher is not strict during examination. Would you cheat on the exam? Yes or no? Ikaw bahala, no? Hindi kita nakikita. May nakakita sa'yo. Are you honest most of the time? Honest ka ba? Yes or no? Bahala ka na. Next. Collection of data is an important part of statistics. This may be gathered by using the following methods. Okay, number 1, conducting survey. So, makapansin nyo, may nagsasurvey din lagi. Number 2, observing the outcomes of the events. Okay, so parang sa sugal, no? Number 3, taking measurements in experiments. Yes. And 4, reading statistical publications. Okay, let's have, methods that can be used in gathering data. Number 1 is questionnaire method. Okay, so for example, prepared questions are given to the respondents. So make sure that the question will meet the objectives of the researcher. For example, do you read newspaper every day? So dalawa lang pagpipilian, yes or no. Next, number 2, interview method. So the interviewer has a direct contact with the respondents. They are prepared questions, but the questions can be altered depending on the development of the interview. Now, for example, what is your height and weight? So, minsan tichikan mo lang dyan or ilalagay mo kung ano yung height mo o kaya yung weight mo. Next. Number 3 is registration method. Now, this method is used to gather data as required by certain laws or offices like the Philippine Statistics Authority. So, ang PSA talagang gagather dyan sila. So, PSA is required to gather data regarding birth, yung may pinapanganak, death, and marriage of registered Filipinos. So, kasi nga, bakit ganon? Para malaman ng gobyerno ano na ba yung kailangan niyang budget para sa lahat. And then, experiment method. Ito naman, experiment method. So, if the researcher is doing a scientific research, this method is advisable to use. So, usually, uh, scientific research ginagamit ng mga doctor, no? Katulad ngayon, no? So, ang COVID virus, sinusubukan nilang isolve, ginagamitan niya ng scientific research, ang tawag dyan. So once a researcher is looking for cause and effect relationship of certain situation, he or she should use this method. So ang ginagamit nila ngayon ng mga researcher, kaya makita nyo may mga survey yan about COVID-19, that is experiment method. Even yung vaccine, yung effect ng vaccine, so that's the cause and effect, that is also an experiment method. Okay, another observation method. The investigator observes the behavior of a certain persons or situations that will answer the study. The investigator records all pertinent observations that will be useful in the study. Now, for example, ang gusto ng ano, halimbawa, gusto kong malaman kung sino yung magaling sa ganito. Ganyan, of course. Or, ito bang batang to may disability o wala. So, ang unang tinitingnan ko yan is the observation method. No? So, mahirap magbigay ng conclusion na wala kang data. Next. Example, the Metro Manila Development Office would make an observation on the number of cars, buses, and jeeps that are along the EDSA during the rush hour from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So the MMDA will determine which of the three modes of transportation is common during the rush hour. So yan, kaya nga may mga CCTV camera bawat daan sa EDSA, yun ang purpose nun. Okay? Next, we have sampling method. Sa sampling method, no, the sample is considered due to the fact that conducting a study using sample is less expensive and requires less effort in making study. So, for example, out of 1,000 population, pipili ka lang ng sample mo, pero napakahirap humanap ng sample, ilan makailangan mo. Kaya that's why we have this technique, no? So, Slovin's formula is the popular na ginagamit dito. Now, the research shows walang nakakaalam kung sino talaga ang nag-formulate nito, no? But we can use this in determining the number of samples. Kung ilan yung sample na kailangan mo, no? For example, the formula is n is equals to big N over 1 plus n a square. So wherein the small n is the sample size, the big N is the population size, and E is the margin of error. Right, again, no? So, we come here. When you are having trouble, dito tayo. I-add na, i-multiply natin. So, from the formula, N is equals to N over 1 plus N E square. So we have 5,000 over 1 plus 5,000 times 0.02 square. So we have 5,000 over 1 plus 5,000 times 0.0004, no? That is equals to, so we have 5,000 over 1 plus 5,000 plus 2. No, because 5,000 times 0.02 is 2. No, the answer is 2. So 5,000 over 3. Okay, so 5,000 divided by, the answer is 1,666.67, or definitely ang kailangan mong population is 1,667. So ito po yung sample mo. So out of 5,000 population, ang kukunin mo lang ay randomly is 1,667. Alright? Another example. Try natin yung number 2. So we have uh, n is equals to 12,000 over 1 plus 12,000 times 8% is 0.08 square. Okay. Okay, so we are going to multiply. So, anong sagot niyan? So, 12,000 over 1 plus 12,000 times 0.0064, no? Okay, so yan, dito natin lagay para miligwa. So, 12,000 over yung 12,000 i-multiply natin times 0.0064. Guys, huwag kayo matakot gumamit ng calculator, ha? 77, no? Yeah, 76.8. That's already 77, no? So, 12,000 over 78. So, the final answer is, so 12,000 divided by 78 equals 53. 153.84 or 85, or that is about 154. Okay, that's it. Alright, so next, so you try this at home na lang. So for questions and clarifications, just write it at the comment section. And before I go, remember, gratitude is the best attitude. And don't forget to like,